Well, Patrick Henry's famous statement, "Give me liberty or give me death," is very powerful. But it's even much more powerful when we understand the context in which it was given and the entirety of that statement. Our founders were meeting to discuss what to do about the ever-increasing tyranny, the loss of freedom, being under the thumb of British rule. And some people wanted to not rock the boat, just maybe comply their way through tyranny. It's not so bad. They were unwilling to do the hard things for the sake of freedom. And Patrick Henry, I believe, had a fire in his belly, a God-inspired fire. He stood up and with incredible passion said, "Is life so dear, our peace so sweet, as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death." And thank God the founders chose freedom, chose liberty, and it came at a great price. But they knew it was worth it, and they knew that our freedoms come from God and not the king. And because of those choices nearly 250 years ago, we have the freest country that has ever been. We've grown up with freedom. We almost think it's like our right, forgetting that this came because of the hard choices and decisions made nearly 250 years ago. And today, we stand at another watershed moment, no different in impact than the one 250 years ago. And the decisions we make today are going to affect future generations, our children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, their children. The life they live will be a reflection of our choices today. If we choose to comply and go along with tyranny, or if we choose to take a stand and say, "I will not comply, I choose freedom." You know, in the last 3 years, we've seen and gone through things that we never thought we would see. Shutting down businesses and churches, ruining businesses, saying you have to stay home. You can't visit your grandparents in the nursing home. We would have said, "Oh, they'll never do that." But they did. And they got away with it. And human nature, being what it is such that if you can get away with tyranny, if you can get away with evil, what's to stop you from doing it again? Nothing. And doing it on an even bigger scale. Knowing how to deal with a crisis, it's hard to make decisions in the middle of the crisis. You have to make it ahead of time. So being able to look at the future, at the likelihood of the progression of things, we're in a place of relative calm. We can say, how do I wish I would have done things differently? What could I do differently this time? So I want to speak hope to you, to our future, and strength and resiliency and a backbone and a spine, a face set like flint towards freedom, feet set on a firm foundation, saying, "I will not comply. I will stand for freedom, because freedom is worth it. You're worth it. America's worth it." God bless you. God bless America. And welcome to the Great Awakening.